Hey y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Garage Unfiltered. And thanks, welcome back, and thank you for watching this video. And just to start out with, if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe, hit the reminder, and all that good stuff, because trying to keep this channel from growing. Now, with that, as you see, I'm out here under the hood of my 280 SEL that's backed into the garage, and it's a nice sunny day. I mean, short sleeves, sun is out, sky is clear. It's 50 some degrees. Tomorrow we're supposed to be 70 something, and then it goes back cold again. So we kind of have that Indian summer thing going on. But so the other day, I talked about the car having issues of vapor locking and so on and so forth. But one of the things that I noticed when I was backing this in, and it was really cold out, I had a lot of steam coming out from the back. I thought, this is not good, because that can indicate there's a head gasket leak. And I've never noticed it before. I remember topping it off with antifreeze sometime back, right after I got it, and right after we got it started. But I didn't really think anything of it until, I drove it around, and then, it ran, and it was puffing a little smoke, and it wasn't blue smoke. It looked like it was white smoke, sort of, but steam, but it was cold out. And I haven't even learned how to turn the heat, with the levers, but I thought I had it in the heat position, but I couldn't feel any heat, but it wasn't getting super cold in the car. So I thought, well, you know what? Maybe we ought to do a pressure test of the cooling system. And so I, used this kit. I don't know if you've seen, I think I did it on a video with the 300 SL, but this kit I got off of eBay some time back, and used it on the 300 SL, and thought, well, let's go ahead and let's test the cooling system pressure on the car. So, and really, this is kind of an instructional video. This kit came with every piece imaginable, for any different vehicle and all kinds of stuff. But I'm just going to do the simple pressure test with it. And to do that, well, I've got to take the radiator cap off, and this one's tight. There we go. And the cap, that may be about, well, there is some cracking in there. Oh yeah, that rubber, the rubber is cracked. So I'm going to have a new radiator cap. But was it keeping it from having lack of pressure? We're going to find out. So I put the radiator cap adapter on, and then this has got, kind of like an air hose connection. And then you just simply pump it up. That'll take a little bit to get there. And I'm going to go to about 10 pounds, 10 PSI. That's, 10 pounds per square inch. And then we'll sit there and let it sit there and hold for a little bit. And if it maintains it, then there's no gasket leaks or any hose leaks or anything. It'll just sit there and hold itself, and it'll be, means it'll maintain its pressure. I have a feeling okay, I'm at 10. So I don't know if you can see that, and I'll get it a little closer, but we're going to sit here and hold it like that, and see what happens to the air pressure. Now, if there is a head gasket leak, obviously it's going to push whatever coolant is into the cylinders, and it'll make it a little difficult to start. But so far it's not losing any pressure, which is a good thing, I hope. I mean, it better not lose any pressure. If it loses pressure, then we have a problem. And I actually did this yesterday, and it did lose pressure, but right now it's not losing pressure. But yesterday also, I didn't have this cap. For some reason, I didn't get it locked in, and then there could be leaking coming on here. And how you test all of that is get you some soapy water and spray on the connections. But right now, it's not losing any. Might be losing slightly. Yep, it's starting to lose a little bit. So, pretty good indication I've either got a coolant leak someplace, or I probably have a head gasket leak. And so I may try, the head gasket in a bottle. I know that, and this is a shout out to Monkey Wrench Mike, who he actually did it on the S500, his C500, his coupe, and he's been driving it since he's done that. But I might go back and watch his video that what he used, because apparently it's working. But so far, this is not moved. So I don't have a head gasket leak. I may have, because I was setting this down yesterday, it may be I'm leaking right here. So that's a good thing. So, folks, that's how you pressure test your cooling system, at least on the older cars back in the day. And I'm still maintaining 10 pounds of air in there. It might have dropped just a smidgen, but not much. So we're at 0.7 bar also. So there you go. If I lay this down here and pick it up, it may leak right through here. I mean, this was a cheap kit off of eBay. So there you go, another instructional video on how to test to see if you have any leaks in your cooling system. Yeah, it dropped a little bit when I set it down. I'm going to go with it, but I do need a new cap, it appears. But I don't see any telltale signs of it leaking. So so far, I'm going to leave it as it is, because that's been about 3 minutes. And if you lose any, in the first 3 or 4 minutes, then you do have a problem. So thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Put your comments down below. If those of you who are mechanics that subscribe to my channel, is there something else I should be looking for? Put your comments there. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day, and thanks again for watching. And you see my backdrop? See what I got to deal with?